The Star Wars universe might be getting a What If series in the Clone Wars animation style that will be exactly like the Marvel Cinematic Universe's What If that is already on Disney Plus right now. This will allow us to see many different outcomes from very important decisions or battles that happened in the Skywalker saga. For example, what if Qui-Gon Jinn didn't die to Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace and he trained Anakin instead of Obi-Wan? Or what if in Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker decides to join Palpatine and Darth Vader in the dark side and they rule over the entire galaxy together? There really is no shortage when it comes to Star Wars what ifs, and as cool as this show could be, I don't think it's happening. So the reason this is going around right now and the fandom is going crazy because they think this is happening is because of Daniel RPK on X, formerly known as Twitter. Daniel is an insider or scooper, and he has a Patreon, and on that Patreon he shared some information about a possible Star Wars What If series being developed at Disney, and that's it. No other scoopers are picking up on this, no one else is backing Daniel, and that's not good. That means the likelihood of this being real is probably very low. Also, the truth is, Lucasfilm is struggling right now. The fandom is splitting more and more every day on projects like the sequel trilogy, the Rey movie, the Kenobi show, and/or the Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian Season 3. The Star Wars fandom is more divided than ever. And with the current slate of Star Wars projects to release this year, from The Bad Batch Season 3 to The Acolyte to Tales of the Jedi to The Skeleton Crew, Star Wars fans are a bit concerned. So I think Lucasfilm has their hands way too full on fixing the canon of Star Wars and making incredible projects that fans will love, and they don't really need to spend their time creating a what if series when they have very important Star Wars canon projects that need to be done correctly. However, that was really hard for me to say because this what if show sounds incredible and I really want it. It just doesn't seem very smart. Star Wars has always been a canon story. There has been Legends or extended universe novels and comics, and some of that stuff is really good. However, the majority of Legends or the EU is created by fans, especially now on YouTube. There is an endless amount of Star Wars fan films, Star Wars fans creating their own what ifs, and fans pretty much just taking the story into their own hands and creating something new. And honestly, it probably should stay that way. Lucasfilm should continue to give us canon stories, from live action Disney Plus shows to movies to animated shows, and they should make them to their best of their ability. I just think right now is probably not the best time to do a Star Wars what if show, as the canon has become more and more confusing for normie fans. Also, when you look over at the MCU's what if series, it's because of the multiverse. And the last thing that Star Wars needs right now is a multiverse. That would be a disaster. But again, as I'm saying that, I'm just picturing in the Clone Wars animation a what if of Ahsoka joining Maul on Mandalore to help take down Anakin and Palpatine and the Empire. So this is a really tough discussion to have. On the one hand, I really want to see these what ifs in the Clone Wars animation on Disney Plus, and on the other hand, I think it's still the smart idea to create great Star Wars canon projects for Lucasfilm and allow the fans to continue to do their own fanfics or what ifs. But right now, only one insider and scooper is talking about this, and he's not even saying it publicly. He's only saying it behind a paywall on his Patreon. So take all this with a massive grain of salt and tell me, would you want a Star Wars what if series? Or do you think that Lucasfilm should continue to focus on the canon stories that they are telling? Tell me in the comments section below. Smash a like on this video if you liked it. Hit subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video. We go live on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so don't miss out on any of that by hitting that subscribe. And if you want more, go check out this video I just did about a possible Mandalorian trilogy.